I don't know if you can hear me, people. You should be able to. Let me know if you can hear me in chat. Let me know if you can hear me in chat. I'm good. I'm live. Let's share this out to the gang. Copy. Right. I don't know why I've got these headphones on, actually. I don't need these. Don't search. What up, people? Right. We're here. I look like some sort of fucking, like I belong in like a trailer. Right, let me close this. There. I'm just doing the shares, guys. I do apologize. There we go. We can close that off. We can go here. We can go here. We can go here. And then we are still live, right? We're live. We're here. How are we doing? Let me know if you're in chat. I gotta make sure this is working, man. I don't know if this is working, so I need you to tell me. Also, let me know if you can hear the fan in the background. It's like really fucking. It's a little aircon unit, but I need it running, so you know. I'm pretty sure my child has been in here, ruining my whole get-up. My whole get-up has been boshed. If you're in chat, let me know, please. Super helpful if you can. Yo Grove, yo Danella, how you doing? I'm just pinging this out to everybody. Bear with me, guys. Sorry, I'm like way behind the schedule. Appreciate that. You can hear me, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, Lottie's amazing. So we do some bits with her, and it's the best. So if you're new, I will tell you a little bit about us. In fact, I'll wait till 1:15 when I planned this. I accidentally hit go live early, hence why I'm like scatting about. Anyway, how are we all? Oh yeah, that'll be sick. Appreciate that, man. It's a good time to be here because stuff's going down. You know, I don't know why I've got a back. What is that? Why have I got a backwards hat? Yeah, it's a good time to be here. Trust me on that. Trust me. It's like stuff is about to happen. Sorry guys, bear with. I am getting there. Right, there we go. Right. So, yes, welcome Marie, welcome Danella, welcome the Grove Cat. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. It looks and sounds fine. All good. Legend. Yes, it's a good place to be. Oh, amazing. Yeah, so we've done stuff with Lottie before. We're doing more on Monday as well. I'm not gonna let anything else go. Oh, the Netherlands, sick. I love the Netherlands. I'm into my football, Virgil van Dijk's, and most of our players are from the Netherlands, so I love it. So that's really cool. Big Bix in the building, come on. Yeah. So this Texas. Oh, so funny thing is, we're actually moving. If you can hear my child, apologies. It's hot. He's bothered. Whew. So anyway, we're actually moving from England to Tennessee in like 3 months. So we're actually moving to the US. So the investigations are going to completely change. They're going to go from UK-based investigations to US-based investigations. I don't know if people are going to think that's good or bad. But what I like about it is, yippee, the places in the States just seem a little bit more, well, from what I watched, they seem a little bit more active and a little bit more dark, I guess. I don't know. Does anyone else feel that? Does anyone else feel like it's darker in America than it is like the energies and things like that? I kind of get that feeling. Yes, that's the aim. That is the aim. So obviously growth is slow but sure. It's getting there. A few updates from the channel. We've just hit the first like monetization platform, so we're super happy. So anybody watching, we appreciate you. We thank you. We're super fucking gassed. Like, so helpful, amazing. So we appreciate all of the support from everyone. Massive shout out to Lottie as well, because she's helped us madly. And also, yeah, I watched a few from Adam Marks. There's a big difference between UK and USA. 100%. Funnily enough, I've been kind of talking to Adam a little bit. Is that a good thing, Marie? So I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. So if I'm talking to you or you might get a bit confused. So I do apologize. I will read the message out, and yeah, I will try and get it both going. So we do lives every Tuesday, we try, and every other Saturday. So we release an investigation every other Saturday and do a live every other Saturday. So there's always a churn of something coming your way. So anyone who is new here, what is or who is the Fear Frequency? The Fear Frequency is myself and my fiance Lena. We were watching paranormal investigations. We're like, wow, this is amazing. We're super into it, and then started doing it ourselves, and here we are. I started off quite skeptical, thinking a lot of the people on YouTube were faking it and so on and so on, until the shit happened to me, and I was like, whoa, this shit's real, and now I'm invested and obsessed. So that's us. We do videos with random people, so it could be somebody watching now, it could be one of our friends, anything. So what we want to do is, when we hit a certain milestone, is start inviting new people on investigations with us. That is the plan. We also want to build a community, so we do have a Discord chat. If anybody wants to join the Discord chat, you're more than welcome. But other than that, the live streams are where we can have that community with anybody who supports us, watches us, does all that good shit. On that note, all that boring stuff said, how are we all? How's everyone finding the heat? As you can tell, this studio is like yay big, and like it's hot. It's hot. So I think the Discord link might be on my YouTube. If not, I will post it in my post section, because everybody's welcome. It's not super busy at the moment. When we first started, everyone was like boom, 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 but then it slowed down a lot. I think it's really hard because a lot of people downloaded the Discord. They didn't have the Discord, and they've probably forgot that they have Discord, if that makes any sense. We also have a Facebook, an Instagram, a TikTok. We've got every bit of social media possible. We will also be trying to get more lives with both of us involved. Just how our son is at the moment, one of us always has to be there. That's the hardest thing. I will say our biggest regret is not doing it earlier, is trying to handle this, a full-time job, being a parent, and her work is crazy. Crazy. Anyone from Lottie's channel, let me know if you watched our video with Lottie, and let me know what you thought, because that's super interesting. That's okay. You can better have a few proper members. And exactly that, Marie. Exactly that. In fact, what I'll do is I'll ping the Discord in the chat. I don't know if I can. I should be able to. Invite the server. Excuse me. There we go. So I'll put it in the YouTube chat. I can't put it in the TikTok chat right now, so apologies. Hello, TikTok. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all good. I love your videos. Like, you guys have good energy. We appreciate it. It actually helped us out madly. Like, it really did help us out so much. Like, the thing with Lottie is she's so like nice and welcoming to everybody, and you don't find that a lot. That's one thing I will say. I love doing this. I love investigating. I love the people I've met so far, but it's quite a crazy place. Yo, Amy, welcome in. Yo, Dazza, welcome in. We are on YouTube. If you want to come there, it's a little bit more busy. If you are watching on any other platforms, please, if you could just like it, share, comment. I know it's asking a lot. It's free to do. It's super helpful. It really is. Good, Amy. We're good. Thank you. If you guys can tap the screen, would be great. Lottie is pure energy. Like, light and love is the exact way to describe her. Like, you know, when you see like good witches, like good witches, she reminds me of a good witch, she's just like chill, so nice. Bit of advice, guys. in this heat, when you wake up, get 3 bottles of water, chuck them in the freezer. I've had ice water since. I appreciate the harmony, guys. Appreciate that so much. Love you all. Love you all. This has saved my day. And then, like, by the time you finish the first one, just fill it up, put it back in the freezer. And then by the time you finish the second one, like, the third one's frozen again. So you just got ice water. Like, it's insane. I love it. And I'm ginger, so I have to be prepared. I have to be prepared, you know? So, yeah, that's one thing to remember. Yes, so guys, if you are watching me from TikTok, there is a channel you should check out called Explore a Lot. And if you are not following Explore a Lot on YouTube, please check it out, because like I say, like, I generally can't thank her enough. Like, we went from like this just brewing channel to like where we are now, thanks to her. So I want to talk about something crazy that happened in our last video. I don't know if you've watched our last video. Let me know in chat. Meg, go to YouTube. It's busier than here. Vestop gang, you know. Guns. No, I'm joking. Our last video was crazy. It was probably the craziest thing I've ever experienced on an investigation. So if you haven't watched it, we went to Sally in the Woods. If you've heard of it, please let me know in chat. I'll give you a few seconds, because that place was, sorry, I know, bad habit, everybody. I know everyone always gets at me for that. What I'll do is I'm going to read you a description of Sally in the Woods. Also, if you are watching, guys, and there is anywhere that you think we should investigate, or anywhere where you know that is possible to investigate, outdoors, indoors, abandoned, anything, please let us know, because that is the hardest thing about doing this, is finding locations. Yo, Geordie, welcome in. So Sally in the Woods. Sally in the Woods is the craziest place. The story is Sarah, aka Sally, was trapped in the tower. There's a big tower there. She starved to death and passed in those woods. After that, the road next to the woods started experiencing strange phenomenon. Like, a woman would be constantly running out in front of cars and so on, and then they were crashing and all sorts. And it was believed to be a banshee. We caught full banshee screams on video on YouTube, and it is gut-wrenching. It is gut-wrenching. So I do advise everybody to watch that. It is insane. Like, and it didn't stop. It went once. And when it happened, I said, what, are you scared? You don't want to show yourself? You don't want to make a noise? And then it was like, it was, I pooped my pants a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It was so scary. So scary. And there is no way it can be, because basically we were right next to the road. So if it was like tires screeching, it would have been so loud that it would just, you would have known it was tires screeching. Because we live nearby, I know. Oh, it was more. Here's a question to everybody. I find that different locations require a different type of investigation, or a different way of approaching said spirit. Some places you need to entice them, some places you need to be happy, some places you need to be commanding, some places you need to let them do the commanding. I think it's different everywhere. And when we were there, we weren't getting a lot of much, you know, so we were trying all the different tactics, essentially. Because the reason we do this is to find out information, to learn, but also to prove to ourselves and prove to other people that this shit's real. Because just think it needs to be known, and it's really hard because no one's going to fully understand what you experience on an investigation, you know. But when yeah, it's the latest one, Maria. It's the latest one. We've got honestly, like we at the Ram Inn, we caught a ball moving on its own. We've had some crazy stuff, like crazy things happen, and I would like to believe the videos we create, the videos that we create are like a solid, like quality wise, like solid 8 out of 10. I'll let you judge. Hey, Lena's here. So Lena is my fiance. She's the other half of the Fear Frequency. She's also being a great mum at the moment. Oh, that water is absolutely hitting different. So what I'd like to know, chat, is have any of you guys what made you like into the paranormal? Did you experience something, or how did you stumble across like Lottie and other? I'm assuming you watch other channels. Yeah, how did you get into it? Because I like to hear people's stories, like this happened, that happened. You know, it's really cool for me anyway. If you want to join the Discord, it is just a little bit higher in chat. So yeah, yo Hayward, how you doing? Everybody on TikTok, what's happening? Me and the baby boy are just watching Daddy chase our dream. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. It is the dream. This is the dream. This is literally the dream. I don't like, honestly, having 7 people in here just watching is the dream anyway. So we're here. We've made it. We've made it. I can quit. No, Meg, are you in YouTube yet? Let me know. Long life of paranormal stuff, haunted house, etc. So yeah, always been interested. You lived in a haunted house. That must have been like extremely sketchy, but kind of ace at the same time. Yo, Rev, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. All good, Matt. Just boiling. Extremely hot. Extremely hot. Yeah, I can imagine living in a haunted house was interesting. I've never done that. Thankfully, I think I don't know how I would genuinely, because I don't know how I would yeah, I don't know how I would cope. Our son has asked to watch Ghosties since he was like 7 months old. One of the first words before we even yeah, that's true. So it's too hot for anything else to say. It is hot, man. It's hot. Yes, thank you. How are you? Avoid the heat mostly successfully. The humidifier. Cool down. I literally have, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, a portable aircon unit just blowing on my face right now. And it's doing bits. It's doing good stuff. I don't know. I feel like I need it. I'm ginger, guys. I'm like dying in this shit right now. I'm dying. Yeah, we started off. In all fairness, I don't know what the first channels you guys found. I say this all the time, but we started off, and it was frustrating because it's all come out to be fake now. But was Sam and Colby's Hell Week at the Conjuring House? That really just pulled me in. Yes, Amy, I remember. Until it got aggressive and had to leave. Strange, it happened only after some unexperienced Ouija board practitioner lost control. Yeah, Daywalker. Daywalker. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, we it's fascinating. Not sure I'd go somewhere myself. I happily watch others while I'm too scared. Yeah, so this is something I've spoken to people a lot about as well. And now I know the little boy is not in the room, I can stop whispering. It's a really weird energy when doing it. Like, it's not as bad as people think. Like, we've had some terrifying experiences, but when you get into a building that's haunted, I believe, and you spend the time there, you sort of like invest the energy into yourself, and then it just becomes strangely zen. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Like, yes, that's the first super chat ever, and it's from Lena. Yes, we did it. We've made it. We've made it. Yes. Oh, that is the first super chat ever. I've seen them on TikTok, Amy, for sure. We've made it, guys. We've made it. We've made it. We're researching apparent. I remember you saying, "Yeah, that's so cool." So, Rev, where are you from? Where are you from? I'm assuming. Oh, what is the message there? I can't see it. What, you didn't write a message? We're giving that a love. We're giving that a love. I'm actually on the hunt, guys. I know it sounds silly. Oh, that's really cool, Amy. I'm actually on the hunt, like, for like mods. Sounds silly. I said we love you and we're so proud of you. I'm on the hunt for a mod because this is getting out of hand now. 7 people. No, I'm joking. Just to future proof everything. So yeah, I'm on the hunt. That's that's kind of can be mod me. I'm that guy. I don't YouTube Amy. It'll be Amy. I live in New Zealand now, but I was living in the States for the duration they needed me for filming. Rev, that's so strange. So Lena's actually from America, and then she lived in New Zealand. That's great. Like, such a small world. It'll be YouTube, Amy. Although I will be looking on TikTok eventually as well, for sure. What's it like in New Zealand? Is New Zealand quite a new country? I don't know. Yes, 10 people in chat. Let me know you're here. Say hi. Say hi. Everyone say hi. I'd love to talk to every one of you. I appreciate you all being here. I actually love it. I love it. Yeah, she hasn't stopped going on about New Zealand. That's fine. I'll definitely do it on TikTok, Amy, when it gets a little bit busier, you know. Yeah, no, it looks insane. I don't know what's like the paranormal like over there. Yeah, I'm game. I'm game. Yeah, during my experience, I wasn't terrified, to be honest. It's weird, isn't it, Marie? It's very much like, it's sort of like, yo, Trina, you settle with it, right? You sort of settle with it. Like, hey, who are your faves to watch paranormal wise? Yo, Chris, welcome in. Do you know what, bro? It's really hard because I'll be totally honest with you. Twin Paranormal is up there for sure. My issue is it gets very samey, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like Twin Paranormal for an entertainment purpose, for sure, 100%. Lottie, I watch Lottie all the time. I think I watch Lottie because I like her content, but more importantly, we love her as a person. The Twin Paranormal are up there. Our journey started off with Sam and Colby, and then we went to like the Overnight channel, and then we went to Twin Paranormal. And then when we started doing it, we started finding all of like the smaller channels, i.e. Lottie, Two Ghost Girls, Moxley, obviously he's not small anymore, but you know, and other little bits like that. And then we've just started to like, obviously, in a sense, network. So the more people I meet, and I definitely watch their content because I just feel like it's the right thing to do. Problem with paranormals, these groups these days, it's not all enthusiasts. It's not. Problem with paranormal groups these days, it's not. It's all enthusiasts and thrill seekers who have no interest in this science and only want to piss the ghosts off for entertainment and clout. Agreed. Agreed. I think it's hard because, as I stated before, like there's so many ways of looking at it. I just came back from Penhurst, didn't get a chance to meet Paranormal. Sam and Colby are awesome. Yes, Chris. Oh, you went to Penhurst. That's so sick. We're hoping to go to something like that next year when we move to America. When we move to America, we're hoping to go there because it's just something that we want to do, you know. It'd be cool. Well, the dream would be to be there for a reason. I had experiences when I was little, and I've always been interested in the paranormal. When I found out my mum and brother had some experiences. I had like an experience where I'm pretty sure my mum was possessed, and that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy, right? Those are Grayson's favorite monsters. He's in his phone. Oh yeah, it's got your old picture on there, babe. So jealous you are moving to the States. Did you visit Penhurst then? Is that what you did? Like, did you? Was it like a? How did that work? Gray's favorite monsters. That's brilliant. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm jealous that you went to Penhurst. Like, that's insane. That's like such an amazing experience. But like I say, the dream would be to one day be behind a booth there. That's like the full on like pinch me shit going on right there. But maybe one day, hey, maybe one day. I don't know. We'll maybe we'll get there one day. I don't know. But yeah, so with regards to like people just using it for like clout and shit at the moment, that is true. It does happen. Yeah, I did. Went for a few days. It was pretty cool. Met Project Fear, Selena. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Project Fear, Selena Spooky Booth. Do you know what? She's just so funny as well. Like, and she did a video not long ago talking about like her weight, like and things like that, which was like a little bit crazy. And then the demon that came in my house began jumping and things just got weirdly uncomfortable. Bad. We were at each other's throats for no reason. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, did I miss a message, Rev? Uh, you said about like them using it for entertainment and clout. Um, yeah, Lena looks like Call Me Chris, like ridiculously, like ridiculous. She's in like some of our thumbnails. Like, I'm not joking. She looks like Call Me Chris, like in stupid amounts. Yeah, you definitely got to do it. Definitely worth for the experience. The asylum itself is incredible. I see it for sure. I see it. Um, yeah, I mean, when we're in the States, obviously we're gonna try do locations. You mentioned your mum had been shared an experience to show you went crazy. Right, okay. Yes, yes, Danella, yes, we've got another super chat. Yes, let's go. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, this is the first night this is the first night we've been able to get super chats. So that's crazy. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much. That's so cool. Um, um, just to say I wasn't crazy. Yeah, so I'll tell you a story. Like, I think she might have just been going for a mental breakdown. But I don't know. Sometimes I think that sort of stuff is like slightly because they've like my parents used to do a lot of Ouija boards, right? Sorry, part of the message was gone. The car door clicked in the first click. Impossible, right? Wait there. Am I missing something? Sorry. As a small child, I had my arm between a car door. Must have been a paranormal incident. I was physically and mentally totally fine. Sorry, part of the message was gone. The car door clicked in the first click. Impossible. Yeah, that's crazy. We're... No way, Chris. Right, let's catch up. So, Marie, that's correct. What? So like your arm was through the door that when it was shut? Is that what you're saying, or another arm? I'm confused. I don't know if I'm reading it incorrectly. Please correct me. I shared that story just to illustrate this stuff is a game and people should be careful. I will get back to that in a second because I want to tell you what happened. Why I think my mum had like some sort of possession. Where are you guys based at the minute? We're about 2 hours from the Ram. We're like we live like basically next to Stonehenge. Danella, Lena, I'll be able to tell you more about New Zealand than me, I'll be honest. So if TikTok wants to ban community violation, this tops the cake and the meaning of community violation. What are you on about, Charles? All these so-called paranormal videos is very offensive. I'll go away, Charles. Don't need that negativity in here. Thank you, though. Thank you for being here. So when Charles, come over to the YouTube, man. It's cool. So my parents used to do a lot of like Ouija boards and weird shit. Not weird shit, but I won't touch a Ouija board. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just don't feel like that's for me. It's too. I don't want to tempt it too much. When I was I remember hiding under the table and thinking out instant because my parents used to play with Ouija boards. Things come through. Exactly that, Rev. So they used to play with Ouija boards, and then they would like write down notes of like, so like obviously whatever letters were coming through, you'd write it down to then try and form the sentence, right? Well, one night they were doing the Ouija board. I saw you guys did Sally in the Woods. We did some investigation there last year. We got some. Chris, we got a banshee screaming. I promise you. Well, this is what I was getting to, Rev. This is what I was getting to. They were doing the Ouija board. They believe they were talking to my dad's mum. Obviously, like you say, there's no caller ID. You don't know who you're communicating with, but some people, they get desperate and unfortunately get led down the wrong path and they don't do it like correctly. And I know I wouldn't because I don't know how, so that's why I wouldn't do it. Anyway, they asked my dad's apparently mum to boil the kettle. The kettle started boiling on its own. I witnessed it. I was hiding through like the banister, you know, like the two little wooden like that. And I was like, here's Johnny. Anyway, so that happened. And then they kept doing it because it's a thrill, right? It must be a thrill. They were drinking alcohol and all sorts while doing this. It's not the correct way to do it. There's no such thing as doing it correctly. All you're doing is providing means to communicate. The spirit realm is always there. Agreed. I mean, it's like, you know, when people like close the boards down and stuff. I just don't know. I don't know what to believe with Ouija, so I'm just not. So they carried on doing these Ouija boards, and the car door was not 100% closed, but closed with gap. Not sure how to explain, but my own child. Oh yeah, that's crazy, Marie. That's weird. There's so much more than just like, I believe in so much more than just the paranormal. Not Bigfoot though. I'm not on the Bigfoot level. And you have to be experienced and well protected to do Ouija board. And yeah, exactly that. That's why I would not play with it. So they were doing all of this. Months and months went by, and yeah, basically me mum just started being weird. Anyway, one night she's like completely out of it. We're moving to Tennessee, y'all, near the Bell Witch Cave, which is going to be insane. I get what you're saying, Maria. I think I do. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's freaky. Maybe it's like a time slip or something. I don't know. It depends what like simulation theory can come into it. I don't know, man. There's so much. So anyway, they carried on, and then one night, me mum just like lost it. So she ended up in like an asylum for a bit after this. I don't know if she'll be happy with me telling the story, but I'm going to because this is part of the reason I believe in the paranormal so much. Anyway, she's like, I watched Carl's channel, then moved on to others. Paranormal Nightmare TV, Amy's Crypt Panel. I've seen Amy's Crypt, not any of the others. I'll have to check those out, Danella. But anyway, she was rocking in this like corner, like rock, proper rocking, yeah. But her eyes were all black, and she was like staring through me, like literally through me, right? And then she was saying, "The Wajika man." There's a reason the saying, "Only fools rush in where angels fear to tread." I love that saying. I've never heard that before, but that's amazing. Like any interaction with strange, once you open up a dialogue, like, yes, Rev, agreed. But yeah, she was like literally looking directly through me, rocking in a corner, saying the would you come hand and pointing like over my shoulder as if there was something behind me. Freaky, freaky, freaky. And I was like, I am not here for this. She was medicated for a bit, seems okay now. So yeah, weird. We did have someone come and sage the house and all sorts as well. Yeah, it haunts me to this day. It gives me goosebumps, you know. Announcement. I will hold to this as well. When we hit 2,000 subscribers, chat, I'm going to take a random subscriber on an investigation. Yeah, Rev, it messed with me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it messed with me for a while. Not like it didn't like affect me like. Yeah, exactly that, Rev. Exactly that. It's not like it like TikTok. If you're watching, move to YouTube. I'm ending it now because I don't. I prioritize YouTube. Sorry, guys. Bye. Do you know what? It's not like it like affected me like massively in a sense of like how do I explain it? Not like mentally or emotionally. It was just one of those things where I'll never forget it. You know, I'll just never forget it. Everyone there was upset and swearing at each other in a shop when they saw it, but it was fine, very much unexplainable. How old were you, Marie? Do you know? Can you sounds silly, but obviously as children we're like a lot more malleable in the body. It sounds silly, right? I'm just saying. Not I'm probably completely incorrect here. So you could probably just ignore me and pretend I'm not. Yeah, I guess it's because I've never forgotten it. But anyway, that's sort of the reason I believed originally. That's the reason I was like, I'm 100% in. Like, the paranormal is real. Like, this shit is here. And like, now I've experienced stuff for myself. Like, the favorite location I've investigated in the UK. Ooh, ooh. Do you want a favorite, as in like if you think about the history of the building, what it means to me? Hey, Amy. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know if you're starting from the beginning of the stream. Can somebody ask her in chat, please? Sorry, guys. Um, it depends what you're thinking, Chris, because I think like if I look at like the scariest place, we did like an abandoned dementia hospital, which was nuts. It was constant all night, like, and I was. It was the first abandoned location I've ever done. It was so scary. Um, that like I ran out. I'm not gonna lie, I ran out and just was like, I'm done. I am gonna go back there, but at that time I just don't think I was ready personally. So that was kind of scary. That's also on the YouTube, short video, about 30 minutes, I think, give or take. Um, Funny enough, the scariest ones I've been. Hurst Castle has a lot of daytime activity. I'm going to write that down. Thank you so much, Rev. I will write that down. Let me write that down now. Sorry, chat. Because locations is the hardest thing for us to work with at the minute. So, yeah, we're trying to get as many as possible. So the scariest would be that abandoned location. If I'm looking at like the ancient ramen was really cool. The activity there was nothing special, but it was just a cool building. Obviously, all of the stuff there, the mummified cat, all that. Oh, that's so cool, Rev. That is so cool. The problem is we can only go at night when little man's like asleep with a babysitter, you know. Um the ancient ramen just for like the actual building itself it's just awesome. It's just a really cool building. The Antrobus Arms Hotel might just be my overall favorite because it has everything. You've got hotel rooms that have had all sorts going on, and we had some activity. They've got a kitchen, which is probably the most active place I've ever been. They've got the bar, which has got like just an amazing story, you know. And then they've also got it's steeped in history, you know. They've got like a tunneling system underneath where people used to like smuggle through like goods and slaves and stuff. And like just the history there is crazy. Like, not that I agree with smuggling through slaves, but like if you look at the overarching history of a building, it's like wow. And especially because Amesbury is like one of the oldest settlements in the UK, it's just right near Stonehenge. There's so much there. Like I also went to somewhere that not a lot of people get the chance to investigate. Um, I did the I think it's the Red Lion in Avebury, right near the Avebury Circle. The red is it the Red Lion? I think. Let me just check. Let me just check. Yes, it's the Red Lion in Avebury. Now that is steeped in history. I've seen a cat figure and an old lady figure in my previous apartment for the first few months I lived there. Then they were gone. It wasn't scary. I think it depends on the haunting, you know, for sure. My wife and I went to Hurst Castle, was in the battery section, and called a soldier forward. And when I filmed it. I saw an orb zigzagging towards me right before the temperature dropped freezing. I took a photo and captured what looks like a double helix going in the dark. That is insane. Photos are the best. Photos to me, unless you get like a full-on figure on camera that is non-debunkable, photos are up there with the best. So yeah, the Red Lion Avebury, that's supposedly haunted by the girl who fell down the well, Florrie. There we go, Florrie. Not fell, but was buried in the well there. The cool thing about that place is no one's really ever investigated it. They don't let people do it. And then there's a well inside. This is the actual well, and they've just got a glass over it. It's cool. We did the investigation. It is on YouTube, but the audio equipment just didn't work. Only one of our cameras recorded, which is the one furthest away from the room. Very, very, very strange. The mics didn't work, nothing. All of our stuff was going crazy. So we do have a video, but the audio is crap. I'm not gonna lie, it's crap. But yeah. The mass area we were walking through it, and a blue orb shot out and shot across the room. We saw it. What? And multiple people saw it. Because that's kind of cool. You ever been to Penwell Chapel? No, we haven't. We're looking for like as many locations as possible, Chris. So if you're happy to share some, man, that would be insane. It's paying for locations is getting yeah, it's getting ridiculously like expensive though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we're at the point where I'm like, I just can't pay anymore. I'm paying for equipment and travel and all sorts. It's crazy. I've worked on investigations where so Rev, this happened to us in the Ancient Ram. We had an Estes method with one of our old friends. Old friend, he's still my friend, but someone who used to do videos of us called Brandon. And we recorded the whole Estes method. The spirit talker said, "Are you still recording?" We checked. The camera said recording. Stopped it. Gone. It was gone. Strangest thing ever. Like I cannot explain it. Also, chat, we have also bought a drone for some cool B-roll now. So yeah, I don't know. It was fun, and I've started like doing a little side project as well, like promotional videos, which is kind of cool. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, just like videography, let me know. Follow me on Instagram. I post it on my personal page, so you can find me on there. Anyway, most people aren't, but here we are. So yeah, that happened to be in the Ram. It was crazy. It was nuts. Like we were not happy. What's everyone's thoughts on like the most yeah, Penwell Chapel, aka Roughton's Museum? No, honestly, I'm completely. It's getting expensive. We have hired Nevada State Prison in August, massive location, but so cheap. What? And you got the whole prison? Do you mind sharing like roughly how much? Do you know they wanted to rent out the whole of Shepton Mallet? Was like £3,000 for a night. I could not believe it. I could not believe that shit. And it's like even now, like the Jamaica Inn, it's like I really want to go there, but like just hiring it out for yourself is just like it's nowhere near that much. It's just not feasible, you know. And I don't know what people's opinions are on like group investigations, but like for me, it's like there's too much stuff that can contaminate evidence. Other groups walking around, other people walking around, other people talking, shouting, doing all of this. Other people, like, you know, I don't care where you are. If something happens and it's like a wow moment, you get excited and you shout, scream, whatever. And then that could just contaminate other people's investigations, you know. One experience that did scare me. One morning at 7:15 a.m., still dark, I woke up and a guy with a hat stood at the feet end of my bed. I just thought I wasn't fully awake when the exact same thing, like I said. Right, I'll get to that. Like I said, change your approach, adapt. You can still conduct an investigation where even if you don't hurt yourself. Wow, under $400, dude. That's like what, 360 quid? That's like a tiny bit more expensive than the RAM, which is crazy. Yeah, Rev, I agree. I should change my approach, but I like. There's like time restraints. You have to remember that every location that everyone calls famous began with the first experience instead of stressing about all the popular ones. Well, this is what we've started, Rev. Happened. Oh, here we go. When the exact same thing happened again the next morning at the exact same time, it did scare me. Then I looked more and looked like he placed something on my bed. Oh, Marie, was there something on your bed? No way. No way. So we have, so like when I mentioned the abandoned location that we went to, there was actually no investigations there before. I just found it from somebody who does urban exploring. And like I say, it was the craziest thing. We also went to actually, which was the first video we ever done was somewhere really cool. West Kennet Longbarrow. It's like an ancient burial tomb where they found like 50 remains. It was so cool, man. Tiny little space. Recommend for like 2 people to investigate together, no more probably. It was just cool. It's just a really cool place, you know. So there's so much out there. I think it's just, do you know what? Like, hi Amy, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Yeah, I like to find new locations. Even it's scary, but I was scared. I can understand that. If someone's in your house, you know, Hurst Castle, Hurst Castle was awesome because they had the dungeon area. That was the title zone, and they would tie people up down there while the tide came. Wow, that's crazy. Yes, appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate the likes, the hearts, whatever they. I don't really know what they are on YouTube, but apologies. Title, okay, yes. So this is the thing. There are so many places, and it's just. This is why I want to build a community, guys. Not just to be like. This is gonna sound really cheesy, so apologies. It's not about numbers. It's not about subscribers. I'd rather have 7 people in here tonight talking to me all day than 50 people in here and not talking, you know, because we can conversate. It's about building community, building connections. I mean, it was one of the biggest ones for brain so much death. That's crazy. Whereabouts is it, Rev? Whereabouts is it? Yeah, I just want to build a community of like-minded people who think it's cool, enjoy it, and you know, can advise, tell me when, hey, maybe try this or that. Like that would be so cool. And the reason I do the lives once or twice a week sometimes is to talk to you guys, because I think in some aspects it's more important than the videos we make, because you know, I like to get to know people. No, I just saw the movement. There was nothing. Oh, really? That's strange, right? So maybe it was like a residual haunting. Where was it residual? You know, like a playback in time. Maybe you were just seeing, like, you know, the hauntings where it's just like you get the same like white lady just walking and walking and walking day in day out, night in night out, and it's like a playback of history. Maybe that's what you've seen. You know, the veil can slip. Generations. I mean, it was generations of soldiers by the thousands. Yeah, it's the UK is like the craziest history, right? It's got like the craziest history ever. Yes, residual. I knew it was Rev. Do you know what it is? When I go live, I feel like I'm on the spot and I have to get everything correct. Exactly that, Grove. And this is what I do. I want to connect with people, you know? I love it. I'm a social butterfly. As I said to Lottie earlier, well, this is on a voice note. I was like, I'm a social butterfly. I just need to spread my wings. I was like, oh, that's so cheesy. But here we are. We're here. We're doing it. Savoy Theatre. Is that Savoy Theatre? Is that near the They've got like a haunted objects museum in Wales, I believe, or something like that. Is it near there? Because I got told about that the other day, I think. I'm pretty sure there's like a haunted objects museum in Wales. I'm sure. Guys, I'm gonna put my Discord server back in the chat as well in case anybody wants to join. Literally anywhere in Glastonbury. Glastonbury tour? Is it the Glastonbury tour? Is it tour or four? Yeah, I've looked at that. That would be so cool for like my drone footage as well. Like I look at the video aspect as well, Rev. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Like, you know, because I want the videos to be like cinematic. Hotels are haunted, the pubs are haunted, the hostels are haunted, the abbey is there, and the old church ley lines run through it. Just Glastonbury in general. Okay, that's cool. I'll just look for the cheapest hotel in Glastonbury. It'll probably be like an ibis budget. A bit too new. But no, this is so I excuse me. I've been doing my research. I'm trying to find places. I'll be totally honest with you. I think I know what you're on about. We have done the forts in Portsmouth. They're pretty good and a good price. So we were looking at doing the Portland ghost tunnels. We found this really cool. Lena found it actually. I don't know if it's very well known, so we're definitely going to do it. Um, you know, like Hansel and Gretel, like the little house in the woods, and like a little witch's house in the woods. We found this one where it's like this little witch's house in the woods. Not anything to do with a witch, but that's just what it looks like. And apparently someone lived there, and they would basically like steal. Maybe Marie, yeah. Um, Residual hauntings are quite well, I say common, if you know, as common as I can say. But this little house, apparently there was someone who lived there who used to like go out and like kidnap people, steal their belongings, and like killed a few people, and it was all done in this house, which is it's just scary. You know, because I do believe like the paranormal comes from places of despair, places of like bad energy, good energy. It's really not too bad. When I went, it wasn't that expensive. I had a weird experience. Now that I mention it, I was talking to a man named Tor in the cemetery. Intense energy. Yes, Grove, you got it. Anything intense. It's like a big action, whether it's good, bad, happy. I'm quite a oh, Chris, so did I, bro. I got the email and I was like, whoa, bro. I couldn't. Wow. Yeah. It was daytime. I had a wooden staff and my hand and placed it on the ground. And while I was holding it, something jumped into the staff. I can't say. I think a lot of it, Rev, comes from like energies that you feel, right? A lot of it comes from that. Like, I think you can feel a lot more than you see and things like that. You know, you can see balls moving, you can capture like shadow people and all that, but a lot of it comes from feeling. And it is so hard to get across on video. But that's sort of a personal thing for me. You know, I keep that in like sort of a personal, that's how I will do that. You know, if I leave an investigation, I'll talk about it, but it's not something I'm going to talk about too much. That's a personal thing, you know. Worked in a school with a lot of residual in the basement. Oh, really? Did you see like feel here? What? How did that happen? This was different. It literally felt like something hit the wood in my hand. I left that staff in the UK, unfortunately. That's cool. When, if sometimes see the cat, just corner my eyes, my cat would respond to a male play movement. It was special to see. Really? They do say that animals can see and sense a lot more than us. Sounds. That's cool. Check this out, guys. So, first investigation we ever did. I thought it was I thought I did get what you meant. First investigation we ever did. We're doing it. The spirit talker. There are many videos of people's pets still hanging around the house. Yes. Yeah, I've seen some cool stuff like that. First investigation we did. Again, I do recommend watching all of our videos. I do believe in them. I believe they're good. So skipping girl voices, such regular school activity in the evening. That's crazy. I have a photo from my family cemetery of a ghost looking over someone's shoulder. No way. That's, I want to say awesome. So the first investigation we done, it said my nan, it said Nan, and then it said my nan's name. And my nan had only passed like a year before. It then said something about smoking. She was a heavy smoker and all this sort of stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. Is that coincidence? But it's happened 3 times. I'll be honest, I've watched you guys a few times as I've seen it come up on my YouTube. I remember rightly you have someone American in your group. I could be wrong. Yes, yes, Chris, it is. That's my fiance, Lena. She is actually American, as much as some people on YouTube will have you disbelieve that she's an actor and it's a fake American accent. We all know who I'm talking about, and he can go away. Yes, she's from America. Yeah, yeah. Yo, Jamie, welcome in. definitely getting harder here. Prices are ridiculous. Penhurst really opened our eyes to how different it is in the USA. It's more of a community. Yeah, man, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get over there and just welcome in, Jamie. Anyway, welcome in. I'm excited to be over there and build connections. I'm trying here though. I'm trying here with everybody. You can all follow me on Instagram, and we will. I will talk to everybody whenever and connect with anybody. That's just how I am. Anyway, I think I was just saying on the latest investigation, it said my nan, it said Nan, and it said her nickname. Like, okay, got you, Chris and Jamie. Welcome in. Hello, husbands. I hope you're well. I hope you're having the best day. So yeah. Anyway, it said her nickname, which no one says. I never called her it. I never called her by her first name, let alone her nickname. It was weird, and this all came through on the Spirit Talker. Now, people can say what they want about that app, right? But how does that app say a name that I've never typed in my phone, I've never said around my phone, especially since I've had Spirit Talker, and when my phone is on airplane mode? Could you imagine capturing a spirit battle on film? That's a drone. That would be insane, Rev. But no one would believe you, would they? It'd be cool though. UK looks like old energy. America feels like younger. Why the intensity is different? I'll give you my 5 pence on between America and UK paranormal investigating. People might not like what I'm about to say, and I'm sorry. Unfortunately, us Brits, or if you are British, or if you're not, then please don't. If you are, please don't take offense. If you're not, think what you will. You have seen the videos from Gettysburg where the soldiers are still fighting and was captured in broad daylight. I haven't. I'll check it out though. Unfortunately, as British people, we're quite boring in the way we talk and act, whereas Americans are very over exuberant and emotive. So when you watch paranormal videos, you will be drawn a lot more to their allure than the general British person. Now, you have people who are standouts. I'm going to search that, Rev. I'm going to search that. Obviously, living with an American, I've become more emotive and all that sort of stuff. So I think I have like a blend of the two. I have a dream like you'd have a stall at Penhurst or similar. Trying to get off the ground here is not easy. I wish you the best of luck. Dude, Jamie, it's super hard, man. It's super hard. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, maybe we can link up one day. Let me know. Cheeseburger, extra pickle. That's my son's favorite. Hey, that 99p might be able to get him one from Mackey's, Appreciate that. Yeah, that is the dream, man. But the bigger dream is to literally like be here talking to you guys. Oh, Rev, that's insane thoughts. That's crazy, but like good crazy, You have Ghost Club Paranormal that are UK/America team. I really like them as well. And I think that's it. It's the emotion, it's how they, just act together, and how they perform on front of camera. Because as much as we're here to experience paranormal, investigate, try and capture footage, we're also making content. It's a blend, exactly that. I think I've got it. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I just talk quiet sometimes because his bedroom is there. But check out the videos, let me know. But unfortunately, some channels in England, people just talk a bit boring like this. And hello, is there anybody there? Can you touch the REM pod? Whereas in America, it's just a little bit more emotive. Now that, like I said, there are standouts. Like I think Lottie's brilliant. I think Mox is great. I think Adam Mark Explores is really cool. These are just people I watch. And if I haven't said someone, it doesn't mean I'm dissing them. Also, I'm not dissing anybody. Everyone has their own thing. They do it their own way. I just think if that's why people prefer American channels over British channels. They're a bit more hyper, a bit more emotive, I hope that makes sense. So I try and bring a slight blend of the two. Jamie, when we get there, it's like it's go go go. You heard of GTR? I've never watched them. Probably. Yes, I've yeah, I've heard of them. Entertainment is different for sure. I can't stand the exaggerating channels with big yells about a small tap sign. Yes, Marie, agree. There's a fine line, right? There's a fine line. I'm just There is a fine line, 100%. There is a fine line. Ghost Ship investigation. What's my thoughts? Good. Good investigations. Good people. I suppose my only issue is they're TikTokers who I feel started off on TikTok, had a good following, and was like, how can we make it bigger? I don't know though. I don't know them. I can't comment too much. That's just something I'm fully open to being told differently. They seem cool. Their videos are cool, so I've got nothing against it. Nothing against that. I don't know. It's just some of the reviews I've seen, some of the footage I've seen is. But I enjoy Ghost Club Paranormal too. Though. No, that's it. It's all about being down to earth, but also understanding these videos are for entertainment. Because if the videos weren't entertaining, unfortunately, you wouldn't watch them, right? So you've got to amalgamate the two. Without taking the piss and faking. Because if you fake, you will then get someone jumping on YouTube and making a video about you faking, but they do it about people who don't fake anyway, so meh. I love everyone, but I'm also very straight to the point. So if I say something that anyone finds offensive, I do apologize. If I say something that you don't agree with, I apologize. But I'm just open and honest, man. And I will say anything to anyone because that's just the way I was brought up. Oh, the heat it's cooled down a lot, guys. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. It's 23 degrees. The best people I've met who way down to us. Project Fair, Amy's Crypt, and Katrina. I would love to meet everybody. I think everyone's down to earth enough. I think the problem with the paranormal community is, unfortunately, people are scared to let people in because I think as British people we are too serious and we judge too easily. But to me, I do it because I have a passion for it. I have no entertainment. That's an issue. Jamie, no, that's not an issue. That is not an issue, bro. That is perfectly fine. Check out the Shoal experiment. I will, Rev. 2 Ghost Girls. Yes. We are collabing with 2 Ghost Girls. Eventually, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're in conversations. We've got a place. We've got a date. So lock it in. I'm sure it's happening. Maybe you can't be too serious, or not. It doesn't mean you don't have entertainment value. Everyone finds something entertaining. Like if you make something and put it on the internet, someone will find it entertaining. I am just very much so. I've got history. I had a podcast. I used to stream games. Did pretty well with both of those. Nowhere near as happy as I'm doing this because this is actually a genuine hobby of mine now. Gaming was, the podcast was, but this is like something I'm serious about as well as a hobby, as well as creating stuff, you know? It's really hard with the paranormal community because I think my worry would be like, one, are people using you for clout? 2, are people using you for locations? And 3, how do you know? You have to be professional in the entertainment and serious in the investigation. That's what I try my best. The only negative I get, which is a lot of people say, you're right, I'm just not someone who enjoys other people in general. Right? Marie, I have severe ADHD. It's really bad, but I think I have a good blend. I'm open to everybody. Please let me know what you think because I'm generally open. Do you find it's becoming saturated? I'm very new to it, so I probably can't comment because I'm part of the saturation. If I'm honest, it's very saturated on TikTok. Yeah, so I got a bit of ADHD. I try to keep a good blend. Like I said, I'm open to criticism. Anyone can let me know. My biggest, what people have said before, and I understand, but as Brits, we swear quite often, I guess, and I swear a lot. different fields and control. They've got some interesting evidence because they're communicating with their colleagues. Oh, that's cool, Rev. That's super cool. I will check all of this stuff out as well. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I will get there. Yeah, I've just got a potty mouth. Like, this whole life I've been keeping it in. I'm really trying. I react sometimes quite hyper. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When a ball, I like your honesty. It's refreshing. I swear way too much, but I always say it's a sign of an honest and passionate person. So there is a difference why people like to watch Stranger Things over another show like Stranger Things where people don't swear. It's more realistic. If a ball moves in front of me, I'm gonna look at Lena's website. Ha, Donella, yeah, she's a very good photographer. I'm actually gonna start doing wedding videography for her now because I'm getting good at the whole video stuff. Yes, indeed, Rev, it does. I'm not gonna lie. If a ball is in front of me and I see that ball like I did at the Ram Inn go, zip, I'm gonna go, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god! Can you see that ball just moved? Oh my fucking god! I will, because I think if I sat there and went, wow, the ball just moved, you're gonna say, why didn't he react differently? Now, I'm not saying I fake it at all. I'm not faking my reactions, but I'm just saying there's a big difference, right? Exactly, natural and authentic, Rev. Exactly. It's natural. Are you into the alien? Exactly that, Grove. Exactly. But this is the thing. So that's how I act. I'm not all the time like, oh my god, guys. Ah. I mean, my intros are quite cool. I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on our channel. Da 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 da. But yes, but you've seen me in a Lottie's video probably, and that is me all the time, every time. So yeah. Anyway, am I into aliens? Oh, that's an amazing question. Has anybody heard of Rendlesham Forest? Rev, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. If you're into aliens, Google Rendlesham Forest. I am into aliens very much so, Chris, very much. I want to go to Rendlesham Forest. I want to go to Skinwalker Ranch. Don't make my problem your problem. Dude, I walked Rendlesham Forest. I was working up there one day and I just went in for a walk. They've got like big, like, not big, but like they've got like models of the aircraft and stuff. It's crazy. One time I was laying in bed and I was someone climbing into my bed trying to push me aside. I was going to do 4 hours drive to Rendlesham every week. Dude, it's insane. It's insane. Rendlesham is so cool. I literally the other day watched like a recap YouTube video on it. So a little bit about me. I'm into conspiracies. I'm into aliens. I'm into paranormal. I'm into time slips. I'm into time travel. I'm into everything. The only thing I don't believe in is probably flat Earth and Bigfoot. I believe Bigfoot existed once, but not anymore because there was something called a Gigantopithecus, which was a giant ape humanoid creature that was only just recently discovered. Anyway, that's Bigfoot in a nutshell. Do I believe in trolls is the question. Because I watched the film and it was pretty cool. I tell you what, I make a promise to you all now. We just saw I was from Japan. It was fascinating to listen to his talk. It was really fascinating. Do you watch Area 52 Canadian YouTube about all aliens? No, I don't watch any YouTube stuff about aliens or anything like that. I can't lie. Some place size when I was awake, watching TV in between me and television player. Red eyes slowly open out of the air steadily. That's crazy. Went to Pine Barrens. That's so cool. Chat, I'm going to have to end this because my son is going psycho in the other room. I have to go and see him. You will be able to hear him crying, and it's not good for anybody. Listen, I appreciate you all coming. I appreciate you all coming from Lotties. I appreciate you being here, the likes, the comments. I appreciate talking to you. I love it. Everyone have a good time, and I will be live again on Saturday at the latest. On Saturday night, I will be live at the latest. If I get some time before, I'll come live. Love you all. Peace out. Have an amazing day. Bye. Love.